Capricorn placements. I know I also in the description box. I believe I put Leo, Virgo, Pisces, Taurus as well. I think I put Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra during the description box below. Check that out as well for anything else you guys might need. This is a general message. Whatever resonates, take it. Whatever doesn't, throw that shit away. This is for either you guys or a energy that is currently circling yours. So, few cards. I'm gonna move this. Sun, Judgment, Knight of Swords. You guys have really been going through a lot in your mental realm, and a lot of you most likely in your spiritual realm. Some of you guys might have been in the process of making a decision or making a certain judgment on a person, place, or thing, or somebody. This has something to do with a job type setting or a career or a relationship as well. And with this Ten of Swords as well, it doesn't fit on the screen. I'll just hold it up. With this Ten of Swords as well, I feel like in the Judgment, I feel like Spirit is telling me that you guys are overthinking a lot of things. When you guys start, when anyone starts to feel overwhelmed, the number one thing to do is to always write. I feel like you guys are being called to start writing, to start maybe journaling how you feel. Some of you guys with the Sun card have gone through a lot of stuff since your childhood. With the Sun and the Judgment, you've really probably as a child you were around very judgmental adults, or you had to deal with things that maybe kids shouldn't have to deal with at a certain age. And with the Judgment card, Spirit has always protected you. Spirit has always loved you and cared for you, especially when you were a child. And now that you're an adult, for some reason I'm picking up this Knight of Swords. Could be some of you guys and maybe the way you feel about life sometimes. Some of you guys could maybe be feeling like a little bit impulsive, and it's because Spirit is saying you need to pull yourself back because there's something else that needs to be examined and analyzed in your mental and your spiritual realm, especially with that Judgment, Knight of Swords, and Ten of Swords. Okay? There's something deeper that you guys need to analyze. And with the Sun card, it could go back to your earlier years for a lot of you. It could go back to a judgmental parent, a judgmental friend, bullies. For some of us, we deal with certain things in certain ways. And I feel like for especially whoever I'm channeling here, with your overthinking, somebody tries to plan a lot. But I'm hearing God say, hey, it's my plan. Like I'm hearing like someone tries to plan a lot, or is always trying to plan, or is always trying to map stuff out, and God is stepping in and he's saying, hey, that's my job. It's good to have a plan. It's good to have maybe a seemingly perfect purpose. But what I'm getting is that some of you guys need to let go of some kind of control here. You guys could have had a controlling parent growing up, or been in a very strict household, or you didn't have any structure growing up for some of you. Take a resonate, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm getting is that you guys have been having a lot of situations come up in your life where you feel like you need some kind of control, some kind of, I'm hearing warp, like a time warp. Like maybe you guys feel like you've gone through a time warp in the past couple of months, past couple of years. You've really dealt with a lot of situations that left you like this, financially, mentally, emotionally. For some of you, it has to do with your family. You feel really betrayed by your family, and some of you guys have to dig deeper into that wound and really heal that wound. Somebody needs to get out their ego as well here, because I'm hearing you're not as healed as you think you are. 444 on the clock. That was a message for someone. And I feel like, because I'm having a vision of the Ace of Cups and the Tower card. I know it's not here, but in my mind's eye, I keep seeing those two really strongly even before I turn the camera on. and I was channeling the energy. I feel like you guys, and this is crazy because I've been picking up this energy for a lot of people's personal readings, and a lot of people within the last 6, 7 months of 2022 are going to have a lot of emotional and mental realizations. For some people, it might come in the form of like a maybe some crying or maybe some purging of emotions, but that's what I'm getting that has to happen for some of you. For some of you, you have someone who daydreams about you a lot to the point where it hurts their head, to the point where it's not really okay. For some of you, you already know who this person is. For some of you, this is just someone who watches you. Some of you, you guys have social media fans. I'm not even gonna lie. I see them. And you don't even have to have a lot of followers. Some of you guys just look good. You look decent. You're decent to look at. But the Ten of Swords, I feel like, is also a warning for someone. And I feel like some of you guys need to be careful of some kind of illusion here. Either that you might have put yourself under or that someone else is coming to you with this Ten of Swords. You see how she's on her phone? Some of you guys need to be careful online too. With the way, because you know, I read cards intuitively. All right, and what I'm hearing is some of you need to be more careful online. Because you guys got certain people watching you that will, I'm hearing that will go to certain links, like fake pages, all kinds of stuff. I want to put this here, but I don't know why all these cards are shifting so bad. Okay. Also, some of you guys are going to have a realization about, I believe, a job or a living situation. I'm hearing something about hightailing it, leaving, moving on. Two of Cups. Some of you guys had a realization about a romantic situation. And for some of you, I'm hearing you judge the situation in the wrong way. And now a lot of you guys are kind of placing that energy on yourself with the Ten of Swords. Just make sure you push your emotions along in the right way with the Sun card. Some of you guys might need to get outside in nature. Yeah. This is definitely a call for someone with the Judgment card and the Sun card. Some of you need to get outside. Like, really, you know, humans are meant to go off of the electromagnets from the earth. And some of you guys with the Ten of Swords, you see how she's on the phone. Like I said, you maybe been working too hard, been on the phone too much, been on social media too much, been dealing with drama, been dealing with chaos. Some of you guys, I'm hearing you need to come back to Mother Nature. Some of you guys really need to work on your grounding with the Judgment card, and also the Knight of Swords is behind the Ten of Swords. And I feel like you guys really do need to start how do you say it? You guys really need to start minding your thoughts right now, okay? Because everything you think, Capricorn, you guys are some of the most powerful manifestors, okay? And you guys literally, anything you say, speak, do, put into the universe will actually manifest with the Sun card and the Judgment card. Some of you guys get shocked by how good you can manifest with that Judgment card. You'd be like, hallelujah. You'd be like, oh dang, like I really manifested that type shit. But that's what I'm getting right now is that some of you guys really need to mind your words and your thoughts, especially because the Sun card, there's some kind of situation that wants to either, for some of you, come to a conclusion, or for some of you, you just want to release a certain past situation, person. If you have a baby mama, baby daddy, I'm picking up that kind of energy, or ex-husband or ex-wife kind of energy. Like some of you guys just want to release something with the Ten of Swords here and the Knight of Swords, very much stuck in your head about how to release something, when in reality you should just be releasing it, you know. I tell people, when you think about how you feel, that's when you really get stagnant. And a lot of you I'm hearing you gotta tap into this Sun and this Judgment energy right here, and this Two of Cups energy on the back of the deck. Some of you guys need to be more gentler. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. I'm also having a vision of the Empress card. I read tarot intuitively, so I just get stuff in my mind's eye. But I'm also getting the Empress card, as in saying you guys need to nurture yourself a little bit more. Maybe some of you guys might have not had the most nurturing mother or mother figure in your life, and some of you guys need to go back and revisit that and reparent your feminine energy, because I'm hearing when your feminine energy is distorted, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. We have both masculine and feminine energies in our body. When your feminine energy has been through a lot, has been hurt a lot, backstabbed a lot, it can really cause a distortion in decision making and even like your emotions. Because what's behind this? The Eight of Swords. Some of you guys find yourself making the wrong judgments, right? With the Judgment card right here. You find yourself making the wrong judgments based off of maybe something you thought you wanted. Or you find yourself missing out because you hold back too much. There is a call for someone to find some kind of balance with this. Because with the Ten of Swords, I'm hearing I don't want to be. Um, why are these cards doing this? But with the Ten of Swords, I'm hearing I don't want to be in that position anymore. I don't want to be dealing with energy that's not pleasant anymore. So with the Judgment card, you guys are starting to understand that it's time for you to really start working on how deep you really need to heal. And for some of you, like I said, this goes all the way back to your childhood. Like some of you guys are going to start doing your inner child healing for the first time. And it's going to be really intense. For some of you, it could be really scary, but some of you really need to tap into this, because I feel like once you even start to work on your inner child a little bit, something with the Sun card and the Judgment card will be released. And I feel it in my heart chakra, like you guys will start to really manifest that true energy that you've always wanted in your life, that true stability, that true, for some of you it's a home, but just a happy home. Even if it's by yourself, it's just something that you can relish in and be happy about. And some of you guys know the power of being alone. You guys know the power of attracting, okay? And that's what a lot of you are working on right now as we speak. You're working on the power of attracting and moving spiritual obstacles that could block your manifestation, which could be, claiming depression and anxiety. I tell people, it's never good to claim those things, because anxiety and depression is spiritual. And it's never good to start speaking that with your tongue. And a lot of you guys are starting to divert yourself from negative energies, because some of you guys have realized that certain things might be affecting you. You might be more empathic than you realize. Some of you guys are realizing you're more like psychic, more spiritual than you ever thought you were. Like some of you guys can feel, some of you guys could see shadow people. Some of you guys could feel things, hear things spiritually. You could see things sometimes. Like some of you guys are really starting to, the Ten of Cups here. Some of you guys could be receiving justice, Two of Wands. It's like an energetic gift. Three of Swords. Yeah. Because, this is very specific. But for those of you who continuously find yourself in situations that are unsavory, you know what I'm saying, situations that, we rather not be in when it comes to love life, family, friendships, and things like that. Some of you guys are going to get a realization as to maybe why you've had to deal with the Three of Swords so much within your life, like even from a young age. For some of you, I'm hearing, for some of you with the Justice card, you will receive, like, I'm telling you, there's going to be some kind of long-standing good karma. The Empress card, yeah, remember I told you guys I was having a vision of the Empress card. Some of you guys might have really went through like a bad baby daddy, baby mama, ex boyfriend, ex-girlfriend situation here. And again, with the Empress, someone really needs to work on their divine feminine energy. Because when you're a divine, okay, I'm going to say something. As a divine feminine, and I've heard other people say this, I've heard other men say this, okay? And you can be a masculine too and be divine. Or divine masculine, divine feminine. We're all, it's two-sided coin. I think that the divine feminine right now is actually, we need to be careful. Because I've been picking up a very dark energy around the Empress. Like, I've been picking up a lot of people that want to distort the Empress, that want to hurt the Empress, that want to do a lot of messed up things to Empress-like energy. So divine feminine, divine masculine, you know, we gotta be very, very smart at this time, because through your swords and the Empress, like I said, I had a vision of it. A lot of us subconsciously, we held on to maybe a lot of things that our mothers did, the way our mother, certain toxic traits that we saw from mother figures and heard from other female friends and things like that. And now a lot of us are coming into the realization, well, oh shit, maybe this is not how I should be handling this situation. One second, I gotta sneeze. Bless me. Okay. So some of you guys have been thinking like, maybe this isn't the way I should handle certain situations, or, you know, maybe I should, something about a perspective change here with the Judgment card that's still in the background. Something about a change on the way you handle your femininity and the way you handle the energy inside of you, and the way you also handle your fragile emotion. Some of you guys are realizing you need to take deeper care in that. And that's really all spirituality is about. Like, I tell people, I'm like, fuck a tarot card, fuck a crystal. Like, if your mental health is not in check, if all your other shit is not checked, like, you shouldn't even be watching tarot videos. You know what I'm talking about? Like, so for a lot of you guys, you're starting to understand that it's time for you to get more grounded and rooted when it comes to your emotions and how you express them to yourself, and how open you are to yourself. Because some of you guys are closed off to yourself, and some of you guys have this like don't want to be vulnerable kind of energy, but in the inside of you, I'm hearing from spirit, you're vulnerable. For some of you with that Judgment card, you're being asked to pray as much as possible at this time. Like, you're being asked to, for some of you, really immerse yourself in prayer, immerse yourself in covering yourself with the 5D, 4D energy. Some of you guys really got to start protecting your heart chakra, Archangel Raphael. Some of you guys really got to get to the root of an issue, of a pattern you keep experiencing. One second. Either in love, career, or mental health. Should I do my angel deck? Ooh, the Sun card came out again, you guys. The Sun card came out again in this other deck. So I'm telling you, you guys are going to have a realization about something, bro. You guys are going to have I'm hearing like a coming to Jesus moment, or something like that. Like, and all tied up. Yeah, for some of you, you guys are going to have a realization about you were keeping yourself stuck either mentally, emotionally, or even like some of you guys, when you start doing physical exercise, because like I said in the beginning of the reading, some of you guys got to start getting physical. You guys got to start yoga, stretching, walking. If you have kids, walking with your kids, going to the park, because I'm picking up someone that has children. Or I'm just telling you, like, for someone, getting outside will really help you out of this energy of feeling, some of you could be feeling annoyed. Some of you could really be feeling annoyed, especially when it comes to like romance, with this daughter romance, behind this all tied up card. You guys, I'm hearing some of you guys can get trapped in your head with like negative thoughts, and you're really being pushed to, with this sun card, to think positive. Think positive, bro. Think positive and work on those patterns that you feel like always put you here, either through career, um, lovers, financial, whatever it is. You guys know what it is. And some of you, like pen and paper. Seriously, pen and paper. Like, you're being called to write to yourself, write daily, write a journal. With this all tied up, like I said, you guys have a lot of pent up emotion. For some of you, it can even be pent up aggression. And you really have to let yourself feel this, and then release it to the universe. For some of you, the universe is, you could be feeling weird, like your emotional body could be feeling weird, your spiritual body could be feeling weird. It's because spirit is pushing you, like literally. For some of you, you have a guide, an ancestor, who like has their hands on your spiritual body, on your emotional body, and they're constantly trying to push these stagnant emotions and these stagnant thoughts out of your aura. Some of you guys really gotta. There's a YouTube channel. I listen to. It's called Dr. Virtual 7. Very powerful vibrations. For some of you, to help move this energy, because I'm getting, you have a lot of energy in your body from trauma. Somebody's gone through a lot in their life, emotionally, mentally, physically, and you have energy stuck in your body from trauma. It's time for someone to start moving their energy through their chakras. It's time for, with the sun card coming out twice already, it's time for you guys to start vibrating higher. Because this Eight of Swords energy has been too prominent in someone's life. And your guides are tired of seeing this. Listen, I don't know whose ancestor I'm tapping into, but they're kind of pissed off. they're like, stop walking into these mental, for some of you, it's like mental traps, emotional traps. Like, you're really being called to finally come out of this, to have a decision based on optimistic thoughts instead of being based on all tied up thoughts, instead of thoughts from your past. Some of you guys need to live in the present. I'm hearing someone needs to start living more in the present. Yeah, some of you guys need to start. This is why. Because some of you guys, your intuition is not as imbalanced. It's not, now I said imbalanced, right? But your intuition is not as imbalanced as you think it is. And like I said, some of you guys really need to start healing deeper in your feminine energy. Because you have a lot of people that are in this energy towards you. Deceitful. I'm hearing moth to a flame. I'm also hearing be careful what you wish for. So if at this time you guys are manifesting a lot, maybe manifesting love or manifesting whatever it is, make sure you're manifesting from a healed thought process. Because there is a such thing as manifesting karma. There is a such thing as that. So some of you guys, make sure you're working from your higher vibrations. And also, like I was saying in the reading, that's why I said it's important for someone to start vibrating their chakras. You need to start aligning. Storm warning. Let me tell you, some of you guys could get a message from somebody about like their emotions and how turbulent their emotions are. With this storm warning card. Because this is somebody who is unable to, I feel like, process, okay? For some of you, if you resonate with what I was saying earlier, like you dealt with a baby daddy, baby mama situation, or ex, or just dealing with turbulent emotions from family or friends. I feel like you have people around you that don't know how to truly process stuff. True. Like, it's, yeah, like you guys have people around you that don't know how to ground themselves, and in turn this can kind of unground you, because like I was saying in the reading, you guys are learning that you're more empathic, you're more psychic, you're more spiritual than you realize, and you're really being asked to turn inward right now, because you have a lot of people in this storm warning energy around you, and obviously this is not a great energy. Look, it's a whole ass tornado. It's like, for some of you guys, there's something about, and I was just saying this like 2 minutes ago, there's something about your aura. There's something in your aura that still needs to be healed for some of you. It could be like a past with your family, a past with the ex-husband or girlfriend, or some people bullying you here. But there's something still stuck in someone's aura about some trauma. Like I said, trauma stagnate your chakras in the body, and I feel like a lot of you guys need to start working on your solar plexus, because you guys have a lot of, in this reading, you guys have a lot of stagnant energy that keeps coming out. So when you work on your solar plexus, it kind of sends these thoughts to your mind that are more so on the positive link. Because when we go through a lot of things, it's natural to kind of get into this storm warning energy. Because like I said, I feel like some of you guys are annoyed. Like, you're annoyed at a certain pattern that either you keep repeating, or you just find yourself in a similar situation every time. Yeah, door to spirit. Like I was saying in the beginning of the reading, like somebody's ancestor, I'm telling you, like whoever this ancestor is, some of you guys have been getting secret like numbers, like 333, 111, 444, even 555 for some of you. I'm telling you, for someone, like, you have an ancestor who is still standing next to me, who's still yelling at me. Like, some of you guys need to start reaching out to them. Start incorporating your ancestors in your prayers. Because I feel like your ancestors, for some of you, have seen a lot of decisions that they're like, if they listened to the signs we sent them, they wouldn't have made that decision, and they wouldn't have ended up where they were at that time. I'm telling you, for some of you, I don't know whose ancestors these are, but this ancestor is right in my face, and they are really annoyed that they feel like whoever is watching this or whose energy is in this has not been listening to the signs their ancestors have been sending them. And with this door to spirit card, it's just confirmation that your ancestors are continuously trying to send you storm warnings of different situations, people, places, things, continuously trying to put big red stop sign in your faces. And I'm having a vision of someone not just like, what's that meme from The Simpsons, that kid from The Simpsons? He's sitting on the bus and he's like, hee, I'm in danger. And it's like, I'm not saying you guys are like that, but I'm saying, your ancestors are saying they've really sent so many messages and signs, and I'm hearing things that could have even been preventable for some of you or for someone in your life, and they just want you to listen more to some of you guys. I'm telling you, you guys could be seeing crazy numbers right now, or crazy signs, or license plates. Listen up. Some of you guys gotta open up your with the door to spirit. You gotta open up your internal world. Some of you guys are being called to go under. Some of you guys have been being called to go under in meditation. But for some of you with the storm warning, it's like I said, for some of you, there's still something in your aura that you have to release from your past. And some of you guys know this. You could think about it from time to time, or you're in the process of already working on it. But Spirit really wants you to understand that, storms don't last forever. And through the storm, that's when your most important lesson is learned. And that's really what Spirit wants from you guys right now, is to just take this lesson and walk through that door to Spirit. There's another card in this deck called the Temple Path. I'm seeing it in my mind's eye, and it's basically a very beautiful, winding, like road, and it leads to a big, like, cabana, and basically, Spirit is like ready for you. I really don't know how else to elaborate on it, other than Spirit is ready for somebody, and I feel you are being pulled towards Spirit as well. But some of you guys could be a little bit afraid of the unknown, or were raised a certain kind of way, or this and that. But I tell people really do try to stretch spirituality into something it's not. Spirituality is nothing but having a healthy state of mind and being a good person. And for some of you, this pattern I keep hearing, like a pattern you keep noticing about yourself or about other people that enter your life. With this door to Spirit, you have a real realm that you can, I'm hearing, like, tear this energy down in. And Spirit keeps telling me about meditation. Some of you guys really got to start practicing either writing meditation or actually sitting down and working on your third eye. Because some of you guys, your intuition has been through a lot, your feminine energy has been through a lot, and you're really being called to nurture that. And that's probably like the third time I've said this in this reading, but I just keep hearing it. How long have I been on here? Oh, 30 minutes. That's not bad. Attachment card. You guys got the attachment card. What was I saying throughout this whole reading? You guys have to work on these. And some of you guys, it's intrusive thoughts. You guys have intrusive thoughts, maybe at night or maybe certain times during the day. And I'm really hearing, if you guys buckle down with your writing exercises, meditation exercises, certain prayer exercises that I use. I have a personal, that I'm gonna put you guys on some game. All right, I deal with a lot of intrusive thoughts. I deal with a lot of energy. I do energy work. For some of you guys, like I said, you are realizing you're more empathic, you're more spiritual than you ever thought you were, and you're starting to experience certain things in other realms, and you don't even realize it. And maybe that's why for some of you guys, you could feel pulled by different energies. So what I like to do, I have a personal, how many lines is it? It's like a personal 6 to 8 line prayer that I say whenever I feel like I have intrusive thoughts, or I went through a lot in my past, a lot of chaos. So whenever I feel like I have certain thoughts or certain things coming back into my mind, I simply pop that prayer out and I replace it. Some of you guys got to start replacing intrusive thoughts. Some of you guys got to start replacing your traumatic, because I am having a vision of traumatic situations here. Some of you guys got to start putting new memories, I'm hearing. That's why I said with the sun card coming out twice, somebody has to get out. Somebody has to get outside. Somebody has to get into the sun, get into nature, create new experiences. Because I'm hearing a lot of things, broken heart and journey. A lot of things from your past has left a lot of this energy still sitting in someone's chakras, because you are on this journey, because you have been working through a broken heart. I'm hearing Try Sleeping with a Broken Heart by Alicia Keys. 9 plus 2 is 11. Someone's life path could be 11, or you have been seeing 1111 or 111 or 222. But what you guys don't understand is that that last broken heart situation was a catalyst. So if you guys just went through a situation where, or right now, where you feel like you're having to pull yourself together or pull your kids together or pull your house together, you know what I'm talking about. You know, everybody goes through something different, but we're all human. And what I'm getting is this is really supposed to be your catalyst. This is really supposed to be your catalyst, Capricorn placements, for just understanding what you truly want. Some of you guys might have like packed your bags and left somewhere, or could think about packing your bags and leaving somewhere because the energy's been heavy. It's been heavy, and you want to experience happiness, and you will. For a lot of you, you will. You'll get exactly what you want, Capricorn placements. Don't worry. It's all about, you know, the healing process and how, you know, just as being as healthy as we can through it. Be careful not to second guess yourself at this time as well. I'm picking up energy of someone second guessing themselves a lot or triple guessing themselves a lot. That's why I said writing would be a really great exercise for someone right now, because it really helps with that decision making. And I got the this card flew out of the deck. Oh, it looks so pretty in the sunlight. But with this Angel of Balance coming out here, you guys, like I said, you have certain guys that are literally standing in my face right now. Like, is Capricorn going to reach out to us yet? Has Capricorn figured out that they're going through, some of you guys, you're going through spiritual warfare. Simple. And you just have to call upon your guides right now. Every morning, every noon, every night. To guide you. Because for some of you, this spiritual warfare goes back past lives. What you're going through right now. What you've been going through. What you've seen your family go through. What you saw your mother, your grandmother, your grandfather go through. It's deeper than that. I think I'm going to get one more. Uh-oh. Alright, let's see what else. Cards are jumping. Alright, I know that. Ah! The World card. It did fall in the reverse. But I'm just gonna have it upright. But the World in the reverse talks about questioning a lot of things. Yeah, like you guys questioning, why did this happen? Why did that happen? How did this happen? So like I said, some of you guys need to start being gentle. You know what? I'm gonna do it the way it had it turned, because I feel like this is a message for somebody. So I want to get it out both ways. That's what she said. You guys are realizing that completing lessons in life and karmic lessons, and it's exhausting. It's exhausting. It's almost draining for some of you guys sometimes. But I'm hearing with this, the World card, is that you also understand that you got to complete these lessons. So it's like Spirit is saying, you know, understand that you just have to keep your mind open and keep everything coming from a balanced, healthy mindset. With the World card flipping in reverse the way it did, because you guys got a lot of traveling. You guys got a lot to do. I'm hearing you guys got a lot to accomplish. You guys will accomplish a lot. You're meant to accomplish a lot. But with the World in reverse, it's just certain obstacles we need to see. Certain things need to be exposed so we can truly, something about strength here, so you can truly understand your strength, so you can truly understand the path you're meant to walk. For some of you, you might just be meant to walk a more spiritual path, and you might feel a little iffy about that, but hey, it's like, it's something about, you know, hearing the call and answering with the World card, you know, because I feel like, okay, I'm going to turn it upright. I feel like this person, you see them, I feel like this person is in another realm. I feel like this person, some of you guys could astral travel a lot when you sleep, or you could be having certain dreams where you're like, what the hell was that? Or having certain spiritual experiences where you're like, what the hell was that? But like I said, I feel like you guys have a portal that's opening for you, and you're being asked to um, talk to the positive energies. Like I'm hearing someone talk out loud. Like I'm telling you, some of you guys have ancestors that are so powerful that if you talk out loud to them, just while you're by yourself, while you're in the shower, while you're walking, while you're something, and you ask them for a sign, I'm telling you, 30 seconds later, you will get the sign in big bold letters with this the world card. You're very covered and you're very guided by something that's big, bigger than all of us, is what I'm hearing. Any financial constraints, don't worry about it. You have a lot of possibilities. The sun card is coming out again. So a lot of you guys, I'm hearing temporary pain for a long lasting gain. Oh, that was cute. Okay, I'm gonna pull an affirmation for my Cappy placements. I love you guys. Description box below for anything you need. Personals, if you fuck with the channel and want to help the kid. Thank you to those that have donated. I really can't thank you enough. Authenticity. Some of you guys are really being asked at this time to work on your throat chakra. For some of you, as a young child, or even as just a young adult or a young person, you probably were not really pushed to be creative. You probably, just a lot of blockages in the throat chakra. Okay, maybe as a kid you were told to shut up a lot or don't speak, or something of that nature. But at this time, you're really being asked to say what you mean and mean what you say. And I'm gonna reiterate on what I was saying earlier about manifesting. You guys are very powerful manifestors. Everything you think, say, and do, the energy wraps around your body like a twister. That's why that storm warning card was out. The storm warning card was out to warn you guys about exactly how powerful of manifestors and how powerful your tongue is. For a lot, look, my words have power. Look, my words, listen, I didn't even have to talk long. The card came out right there. I'm going to read it. Be intentional with everything you say. It's important to understand the power of words and the actions and the manifestations they become. Use your words consciously and purposely to elevate, encourage, or inspire yourself and others. I was just talking about you guys realizing when you talk, everything manifests. And look at the card that popped out the deck. Come on now. Like I said, some of you guys have an ancestor that's been standing over my shoulder this whole reading and will not let up. And it's just continuously whispering in my ear and being like, do you think they're hearing it? Do you think they're getting it? I'm like, shit, I hope so. Oh, look, we have another one. The law of attraction works in my favor. Thank you for confirmation, Spirit. It's like everything I said in this reading is coming out in the affirmations. I'm going to read this for you. The law of attraction is a powerful tool when used appropriately. What you focus on, you attract more of. By making positive thoughts the center of your attention in your life, you draw in opportunities to experience additional good fortune. Like I said in the beginning, literally the first 4 minutes of this reading with that 10 of swords coming out, you guys can tend to overthink yourself into an obstacle that can actually block you from manifesting at times. And with this words have power, I'm telling you, some of you guys really got to get into writing. Some of you guys could even manifest writing a book about something that you went through, something that you want to help other people with. Like I said, you guys really do have a certain kind of future if you let it become that way, is what I'm hearing. Because I'm hearing a lot of chaos, a lot of, just a lot of shit, And certain obstacles are put here to make us not believe in ourselves. So I think I'm going to do this last one. I prioritize raising my vibration. I'm going to read it. Be bold and make a conscious decision to focus on positivity, which in turn raises your vibration. The positive vibration will then attract more positive opportunities and experiences. It's a win-win situation. So I feel like in this card, for a lot of you guys, even when you're met with negativity, even when you're met with people who might be lower vibrational, you come back with a higher vibration. You keep it high. You don't let it slip. You don't let it fall. Some of you guys, I'm going to repeat this because I'm getting a lot of cards. I feel like you guys would benefit from this. Some of you guys would benefit from listening to certain vibrations at least twice to 3 times a day, every day. And I'm telling you, you will see a giant, like, I can't even explain to you the sort of transformation your mind will have. So there's a channel called Dr. Virtual 7, Dr. Virtual 7 on YouTube. Go through that channel, play some of his videos are literally 10 minutes long, less than 10 minutes long. You guys have 10 minutes in your day. Because what's coming up is you guys need to start manning your vibration and start manning your intuition, because the Three of Swords came out in both decks. So that tells me you guys have experienced a certain level of chaos that has, for some of you, ungrounded you. For some of you, you find yourself just dealing with more emotions and just more energy you don't understand. And those videos, those vibrations will really help you. For some of you, will help you sleep. You might have trouble sleeping, staying asleep, falling asleep. Okay? They will really do you good. Alright, that was the reading. I've been on here for a long ass time.